Boker Tov, we're in Mishlei, Perek Chav Zayin, Pasuk Chav Bet. Im tichtosh et ha'evil b'machtesh, if you pound a fool in a mortar, obviously this is an example, betoch harifot, even if it has wheat inside that mortar, ba'eli, even if you're using a pestle, lo tasur me'alav ivalto, foolishness will not leave him. So pounding a fool in a mortar with wheat, with a pestle, foolishness will not leave him. What's going on over here? It's hard to get rid of foolishness from a fool. Says the Gaon of Vilna, there are 3 times when Hashem could send a tzara to a person, and a person is supposed to use that as a wake-up call. Unfortunately, the fool doesn't wake up from it. The first is, if a person does something wrong in this world, and it's known, there's judgment, there's a situation, so it's known the guy did something wrong, and there's a judgment, that should be a wake-up call. I'm just going to pause here, and there's a story, unfortunately, that happened in New York, where there's a thing called a to'ameha. To'ameha is to'ameha chaim zachu. If you taste the food of Shabbat before Shabbat, it's a mitzvah, because if you need to add any spices to it or anything like that, you taste it before Shabbat to see if you need to add anything before Shabbat. So some people, they take it and they call what's called a to'ameah, come and try Shabbat food. It's like a kiddush, it's like a kiddush club before Shabbat. So people get together, people's houses, before Shabbat. We're talking about getting ready for Shabbat. People do whatever, it's called a to'ameah. Story happened in New York that not long ago, that a guy went to one of these to'amehas, and of course there's drinking there as well. He had this and he drank. And then he went home to get ready for Shabbat. And he hit someone and he killed someone. And now he's facing jail time of 10 years plus. And it really shook the entire Jewish community in New York, mainly in that circle. But he made an ad for himself, basically, don't follow my ways. And please sign up to take upon yourself that you're never going to drink you're never going to drive under the influence. And he's trying to. He says his court cases, I think, in the next few weeks, and he's taking this very serious, and it's a sad situation. So he, in a certain way, is getting a wake up call from the action that he did. So sometimes there could be an action that something happens. There's a judgment, and a person. I know someone that has to go to court at the end of the week for a hit and run. He hit someone, and then he wanted the information, and the lady said, "No, I don't want to give the information." And the guy drove off, and she reported it as a hit and run. So now he is at the court, a hit and run. So he says to me, "Rabbi, pray for me for my hit and run." So he's getting a little bit of a wake up call with this thing. He's not facing jail time, because the damages was less than $10,000 on the car. He didn't hit a person. He hit the car. It was less than $10,000, but he's getting a wake up call. So sometimes there are things in life that give a person a wake up call. The fool, unfortunately, doesn't wake up. The second is that Hashem sends tzarot, God forbid, to a person's children, God forbid, or different things. Hashem sends the tzarot. It's not that you did something bad. A person sends a sickness. Hashem sends a sickness, something that happens not from your actions. That should usually wake up a person, and the fool doesn't wake up. And the third is sometimes, and like an example here, sometimes there's something that happens to the world, a big thing, and a lot of people wake up from it, but this person still doesn't wake up. Let's say like on October 7th, it was extremely difficult, but a lot of people woke up from it. How much Shmirat Shabbat is from it, how much like mitzvot are coming from it. We don't want it from that way, but sometimes that's the way Hashem does things. And this guy still doesn't wake up from it. So there's 3 major things that could happen in a person's life, and a person is supposed to wake up from these things, and the fool still doesn't wake up. And that's what's going on over here. If you pound the fool in the mortar, meaning by himself, he did it himself, a judgment and this, he's still not waking up. With wheat, meaning there's other people that are waking up, and this guy's still not waking up. And maybe from above, like the pestle from above, hitting something came from a shamayim, a person got sick, something happened to his child, and he's like, why is this happening to me? He should wake up. Unfortunately, the fool doesn't wake up. We're supposed to not be like fools. We're supposed to wake up when we get these wake-up calls and strengthen ourselves in our avodat Hashem. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen. Rabbi Chananya ben Akashya אמר יצא הקדוש ברוך הוא לזכות את ישראל לפיכך ירבה עליהם תורה ומצוות שנאמר אדוני חפץ למען צדקו הגדיל תורה וידיר